Here we have a problem that has been submitted by a student, and so we need to go over it because there's a lot of things going on in here. And actually, this problem is kind of prepping you for something that we're going to be doing later, which is called the quadratic formula. So this is an excellent problem to ask about. Okay, we're going to use order of operations, predominantly in this problem, but we're also incorporating our square roots that we've been studying. So we're going to you're supposed to do things, with order of operations one step at a time. Although, hopefully, by this time in your mathematics education, we can sort of make some jumps, just some little jumps, where we can do more than one step at a time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I see that we have this minus a negative 1 here. Well, minus a negative 1 would be a positive 1 plus, and then we have our square root. Now, underneath the square root, we have a lot of things going on. So I'm going to square this negative 1 first. So negative 1 squared would be a positive 1. And then we have minus 2 times 4 times a negative 1. All over. Now this we can combine also and do this step. On the bottom, we have 2 times negative 1, which would be a negative 2. Alright, so now we're down to kind of a new fresh problem where we've combined some steps, but that's okay. Now let's see what else we can do. Here we have, underneath the radical, still a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 1 plus, and then we have our square root symbol. Now this is 1 minus, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to multiply all of these things together. 2 times 4 would be 8, times the negative 1 would be a negative 8. So this is 1 minus a negative 8 all over a negative 2. And again, so now we have a sort of a new problem that we're reevaluating what we're doing each step of the way. We still have things to do underneath the radical symbol. So we have 1 plus, and then our radical symbol. Well, when we have minus a negative, that's a giant plus symbol. Remember, minus a negative equals a positive. So we have actually 1 plus 8, which would be 9, all over this negative 2. Now we can clean up this square root, because we know what the square root of 9 is. This would be 1 plus, the square root of 9 is 3, all over negative 2. Now we can do our addition here in the numerator to give us 4 over negative 2. And now we can go ahead and do our final step, which says 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. The key to working this original problem is to do one step at a time.